Previously on Tales of Aslyria, we pick up where we left off last time. The group needs to decide what to do next. The group discusses that a gem spire being destroyed can cause a vision, and they consider destroying the spire to gain the king's trust and learn more, while trying to avoid casualties. Gideon said the device is built to have minimal casualties if used properly, but could have catastrophic implications if tampered with. The group then fears destroying the spire, as it could also fuel the king's army and agenda, and increase tension with King Mutharos. They wonder if they can supercharge the spire to get a vision without destroying it, but they're concerned about losing the king's trust if they do not destroy it. They even consider saying the device didn't work.
I mean, we could just say that the box didn't work.
I bet the Andes communicate, though.
Yeah.
Like a hive mind.
We can try. We don't have too much time here. We could try a guiding bolt if it's silent. If I touch the gem spire and see if something happens. But I really feel like actually further our to learn anything from this experience. The reason we came here, the reason that any of this is happening, we have to destroy this gem spire.
Which also requires us to sacrifice an Andy. Was the other pickle that we.
Yeah, this is the only Andy I've ever met that had any level of sentience.
Yeah.
Unless we can use the amulet.
You tried using the amulet, it didn't work.
It didn't work. And again, Gideon said if you do it any other way, it's gonna lead to catastrophe.
Yeah.
So clearly everything is pointing to the fact that this is the game mechanic that needs to happen next. However, I would still like to try. And if we can try something with the spire.
I feel Sean a little bit put in a corner.
Elchrist suggests trying to use a guiding bolt on the spire, but then realizes it could be noticed as it supercharged the Andy earlier. They decided to investigate the device instead and discovered. As far as tampering with it, you don't even know what you would do to tamper with it.
Yeah,
you just know that it started to glow when the Andy got close to it.
Okay, can someone investigate the device and I will attempt the guiding bolt onto the spire? Can I do that silently, Sean? Or do that to minimal, no one would notice?
I will say you can do it. Depending on your role will depend if it works. If it works, it will be noticed.
It will be noticed?
Yes, because if you think about what happened with the Andy when you did the guiding bolt,
supercharged
it and the gemstone started to glow very bright. So if you do it to the spire and the spire, it works, the tower is going to start to glow. That's going to draw attention to people looking at the
tower. I'm nervous to do that. I think we investigate the device and see what... I mean, I'm nervous to tamper at all, but let's look at the device and see what our options are.
The group is investigating the box, the three of you. Ajin, you're kind of sitting back, meditating, looking at the magical ways of it. You can tell that it's definitely gem-powered. There's some runes of some sort that are allowing it to do some kind of magical ability. That's kind of what you gather. All of that is housed inside of the crate. The investigation team, you notice that the crate is very firmly sealed. You don't see a way to necessarily open it, except there is what looks kind of like a circular keyhole, but it is a large keyhole, about the size of a finger.
A finger, you say?
Can we try using a finger?
Well, is the finger that goes in there and makes it explode?
Right, yeah.
That's fair.
Again, Elchrist chimes in to suggest detaching a part of the Andy to use as the key. But the Andy said it's activated by joining its own gem crystal to the device's gem crystal.
Okay, if the finger of an Andy is what triggers this device, can we detach the hand of our Andy, and then I can cast a mage hand to insert the finger at the appropriate time when it's so that we don't have to kill the Andy. We can just detach an arm or a piece of the Andy that is used as the key to the box.
The Andy did say that the device is activated by the joining of its gem crystal to the device's gem crystal.
And its gem crystal's in its head?
And its chest.
Its chest.
Can we Ajin, do you... I don't mean to be insensitive.
Say your piece,
where is, in terms of your inner, if we removed the head of the Andy, could you still commune with it and learn about its sentience?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Friend Elchrist, that is actually not an answer that I know. I've never been without my body nor my head, so I don't know where my sentience lies.
Great. That's fair.
Ajin decides to put his finger in the hole. They get some protective magic cast on Ajin before he attempts this.
Okay, what if I just poke my finger into it? So I'm an Andy, kind of. So I'm going to just...
Will it kill you?
Well, we'll see. And so I just start slowly poking my finger into the hole.
Before you do that, can I enhance your power?
Well, maybe we should hold some of our magic and use it for healing if we need to, depending on we don't know what ability he needs. We think it's unlocking something, right?
Yeah.
So let's make sure that we have abilities to take care of Andy.
The family begins to approach, and they create a distraction to make sure that they don't notice what's going on. Ajin inserts his finger, and the crate opens to reveal wires and a large purple gem and lots of runes. So my first timer just went off. The family, they have taken notice, and they are coming around the corner. Over to you all.
Back up, everybody.
Yeah, we're just going to back up.
Do you want to back up this? I'm showing you the wrong way.
Back away towards the family and push them with us to get farther away.
I insert my finger into the hole. I don't know how else to say it.
You stick your finger in the hole, and the crate opens up. The flaps all fold down to the side. The top flings open. You now see lots of wires basically pinged into a giant piece of gem. It is a purple piece of gem, and the wires are infused with blue gem. And there's lots of like runes on pillars that the wires are attached to. The group tries but can't decipher many of the runes. They consider using the Andy's finger or another gem. With that, you can surmise that it may not have to be necessarily another gem piece to activate it. It just needs to be something infused with gem.
Infused with gem.
Do we have anything that's infused with gem?
The necklace, right?
The necklace is not infused with gem.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Dynestra thinks about using her new dagger that is infused with gems. Gideon warned that doing any kind of tampering could lead to catastrophe. But time is running out.
Is it
But you
on
have
my
a tattoo.
Oh, I have a tattoo, but that's not helpful because it's on my body.
Do we know if do any of us have anything with gem, or is
My armband.
Oh yeah, yes,
Okay.
an armband. I wasn't sure if my dagger had any gem in it or not.
do you need that armband for something?
Your armband does not have gem yet.
It doesn't have
Does
to
my-
be- it's definitely-
Does my dagger?
Your dagger is infused with gem.
Okay, guys,
dagger?
here we go.
Ajin tries to shave a piece of the Andy's gem, but he only gets dust. They decide to use the dagger and carefully place it with a mage hand.
So, Sean, the device needs to be activated by an Andy, or it just requires the gemstone from the Andy?
The gemstone from the Andy.
Okay. Can I? Is there any other gem around us?
Not loose. All of the gem is like
Yeah.
secured in there.
Okay, but your knife never misses when you throw it, right?
It never misses. We could also use mage hand to more gently do it. But yeah, my dagger never misses. Will I get my dagger back, or am I sacrificing my? I'm
So
probably
wait.
sacrificing my dagger.
Okay, so the sentience of the Andy started coming around when his gemstone was a little bit cracked. So can I
Yeah.
like crack off a piece of his gemstone, see if that gives him his sentience back, and then use that piece of gemstone to finish the mission that we want to finish?
What if that kills him?
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the Andy real quick, and I'm gonna see if I can shave off a piece of his crystal.
I think you should use the dagger.
Okay, we're gonna use the dagger. I'm gonna try and just kind of shave off a bit of the gem and see if I can get that.
He's deactivated, so that opening him up and doing that's easy enough. Okay, you are able to shave some off, but it's more so like shaving dust. You weren't able to get a full chunk off of the gem.
Is there enough dust? Does anybody have magic to make the dust into one glob?
It wouldn't necessarily be enough dust for that.
Wouldn't be enough dust for that.
no.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
They attempt to activate the device with the dagger and mage hand holding it there, but it only glows a little. So then they add a guiding bolt to the dagger and it glows brighter, but it still isn't powerful enough. But now guards have noticed. Guards are kind of peering over the side. Hey, you guys done mess with that Andy? What's going on down there?
No, we're still having a good time down here.
A good time.
I forgot.
Still fingering boxes and holes. Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who's asking?
Did I become the king?
No.
I'm still not over there. I'm with the family.
At that point, two of the Aldmarian guards are starting to work their way towards one of the rope elevators to come down.
Okay. We
You
need,
have 5 minutes.
we need to activate the box. Right. We need to destroy this fire right now.
We're using mage hands to guide the dagger that never misses, so it will
Right.
Just throw the dagger.
be nice precision.
And nothing happens.
Oh
Great.
no!
It starts to glow a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's fully powering with just the dagger.
But too is like the Andy has power, so it's not just the gem. There's also power coursing through it.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do guiding bolt into the dagger. Guiding into the dagger, into the box, into the gem spire. Aljan, are you not sure?
Okay, I'll do the guiding bolt. I'll try it.
You power it up, and the dagger and the gem glow brighter, but it still doesn't seem like enough.
Oh, dang it! What are we supposed to do with this thing?
Okay.
In a panic, Ajin decides to rip out the gem from the Andy's heart and throw it like a baseball at the device. A loud siren goes off. The device explodes with a concussive blast. The tower cracks and starts to fall, with shards of gem and yellow dust filling the air.
So I
Okay.
just
Yeah.
grab the gem and I rip it out. And I'm like, we're screwed anyway. So, and I throw the gem. I throw it like a baseball. I throw the gem at
The box.
At the box. Okay.
We're there now.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
You throw the gem at the device. As the gem starts to get close, the device starts lighting up and creates a loud siren.
Ooh! So everybody gets away.
Everybody is on alert. The family is freaking out and they just drop and take cover right where they're at.
oh no.
As the two gem pieces meet, they start vibrating against each other. And at this point, the guards have now descended from the tree, the two that were coming down. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? And they look over at the gem. Who are you? The device explodes and it creates an almost vacuum inwards with a concussive blast. The explosion rumbles the ground beneath and the trees rattle and shake. The tower starts to crack and shatter, falling straight down like a collapsing building. Shards and chunks of glass start flying, and yellow dust starts to fill the air like a dense fog. They all start to realize that two of the family members and Elchrist are getting pulled towards the collapsing spire. Elchrist teleports them and himself to safety using his new gem-powered teleportation staff.
Mhm.
The mom and the little girl are getting pulled towards the spire along with Elchrist.
Okay, so clearly all of us are going towards them.
A dexterity check with the dad to see if he can grab one of them. He does not. They slip out of his hand.
Can I use my Topaz Rod of Aldemar, which allows me to teleport myself quickly to the mom and daughter, and then teleport myself away from them, closer to our
Ooh, that's good.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Yeah.
With an nat 20, I'll let it go. Technically, it allows the user to teleport themselves, a willing creature, or an object.
But it's
Willing creatures. They're willing. They're hanging on.
So because of the nat 20, I will say that you were able to teleport them away.
Okay, great.
I will let it slide. Not next time, though, if you get to use it
That's fair. That's
on
fair.
one creature. As they get to safety, the energy wave slowly vibrates through the air. Elchrist and Linus stand strong, but Ajin and Dinestra take psychic damage and hear parts of a vision. And an energy wave seems to vibrate through the air. You can almost see it. Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
All right, with a DC 18 plus, you take no damage and you hear nothing.
Oh,
No vision if you got an 18 plus.
oh no.
DC 10 to 17, you take half damage. You take 5 points of psychic damage,
Oh, how do I do?
and we're going to hear part of the vision.
Okay.
Everybody is frozen at this moment. You all have sharp pains going on in your mind.
Okay.
Elchrist and Linus, you feel like something is trying to penetrate your mind, but you kind of shake it off. You're not frozen,
But we are.
but they are frozen, almost like they are in fear. Interesting. Ajin seemed to hear more, and Dinestra didn't hear as much. They are snapped back to reality. I wonder if there's a way for everyone to hear that vision. Anyway, they all start to run. Their vision starts to come back. They were white-eyed, glossed over, kind of like how Elchrist and Gideon were back before you went into the dining hall. You now all stand at the bottom of the gem spire as it is falling down. There are shards and pieces of gem all around your feet. Yellow dust fills the air. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you.
You guys are with us, right? I'm looking around like, let's go.
The group heads towards the cliff edge, where they leap off to Longwind's floating skiff.
Can we get him to fly up to us?
Go ahead.
Edgar. Yeah, so I think he can go and cause a ruckus and like pull at his shirt to get him to be like, what the hell? And then be like, maybe they're trying. I know Edgar is for pet because Edgar came on the field.
So in the meantime, we're booking it.
And the
Yep,
reason-
we're all still running towards.
Parker, I just texted you, by the way.
The reason Edgar can fly faster than us is because we're carrying people.
Oh, damn.
Before I run, can I cast a mage hand and also grab some of the gems?
Sure, easy enough. We'll say that's why your first roll was low.
Yes.
Same.
All right, so Marissa, you specifically said 2 big handfuls, so we'll add 2 handfuls of gems and 1 handful to Elchrist. Ajin, your feet on the gems, you're just sliding. It's like marbles under your feet with the standee on your back. So you are a little bit far behind. You are able to get to the cliff edge and shout over the edge, letting him know to hold tight right there. So yeah, he waits. Ajin and the Andy get there. He looks up to you. How's the Andy still there? I thought he was supposed to be destroyed with the device.
We figured it out. Let's go.
Dinestra and Edgar notice a peculiar scene down on the beach before the ship heads off. As you all land, Linus completely oblivious again.
Yeah.
But Ajin and Elchrist, you both notice down near the beach, you see a purple portal closing. Nessie, on your nat 20, you notice the purple portal before them, and you see the hooded man from earlier, but he is shaking his head as in disappointment and walks through the portal.
Oh no. Oh no. We made the wrong choice. Oh no.
I will say you do see a little bit of his face. You're far away.
Okay.
The nat 20, I will say you see his bright green eyes and a frown on his face. And his bright green eyes just look down and he like shakes his head.
What is he human or
He's
elf?
human. He's human. He has a long brown beard, green eyes, and a scar over his right eye.
Wait, since Edgar has been over in this area trying to get the guy's attention, did he see the whole thing?
Oh,
Nat
that's
20.
20.
Edgar, tell me everything.
Oh, okay.
Magnificent son of a bitch.
Edgar obviously staying close to the boat, so he doesn't get a completely different vantage point than Nessie. He noticed the purple figure standing there watching the tower fall. It kind of looked like he was talking to himself for a while. He had watched you all run to the cliff edge, and then that's when he gave the disappointed look and walked through the portal.
Oh, so we should have run to the beach or something to meet up with them or something like that.
No, because he could have still like the portal's right there. Should we have gone like into the tower?
Or did he want us dead? Do we know that he wants our good?
Or we didn't do it right because the Andy still survived.
Yeah, we
don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
As the group ponders what has happened, they head off in the dark back to Avalon.
I ripped out its heart and I threw it like a baseball.
Longwind just like nods like, all right.
Can I,
Definitely the right people for this job.
in this moment, I think I'm really frustrated and like angry that like I didn't hear anything from the tower falling and I feel like distraught and like taken advantage of. I, in that anger, have gems in my hand. Or like I grabbed a couple. I try and like insert them and like restart, like use the gems that I have.
Okay.
Because I grabbed a handful of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say that you have one that is strawberry sized, so not nearly as big as the baseball. You put it in and you connect it to a wire, and the Andy starts to sputter a little bit, and his eyes are flashing in blue and yellow as he powers down again.
See, I just go to Longwind. See, clearly it is malfunctioning in some strange ways. I'm going to take it. I just bring it to the back of the boat and I kind of tie it down.
Okay. So the Andy is tied down.
I'm trying to process through everything and put a bunch of pieces together, and
Yeah, I think I
I'm
go.
really confused.
I go straight into tinkering mode with the Andy. Like that's how I'm processing my emotions. Is I take some of Dynestra's gems nicely. I ask for them.
And then I surreptitiously give them to you because we don't need everybody knowing we have a whole pocket full of gems over here. Y'all just throwing gems around like they're nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, we surreptitiously do that, and I'm just kind of tinkering with the Andy in the back of the boat for a little while as I'm just kind of processing through this.
I think I feel like I definitely don't trust Gideon, so I fear that the destruction of this tower is going to lead to war with my people, even more so than it already has. So I am sad.
I'm really, really angry because I didn't see anything. I was expecting to see something. And so I'm very angry and feel taken advantage of by Gideon and not sure what to trust or who to trust.
So as the boat goes out of the water, you are still close enough to hear screams of terror, but far enough away to see the aftermath of what you have caused. The dim firelight of the city mixed with the yellow dust of the spire and the moonlit sky above shows a ravaged forest with a burnt orange aurora illuminating it. As the fog starts to roll in,
I in my brain, I'm like, I knew we shouldn't have done that. I knew we shouldn't have done that. Damn Elchris for making us do this. It's kind of my thought process.
Yeah, I just
in the back of the boat at the destruction.
Yeah, and I am conflicted and confused.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking back at the spire. I'm looking ahead and like eager to, now that we have the king's trust, like try and get some information or like learn more. But I'm just really angry.
all right. Longwind and Jared also sit quietly as they know this whole event was unsettling. The ship whirls into the fog, and the screams and the cries grow silent as you fly back to Avalon thinking about what you have done. Well, I guess this is where the story continues.